Welcome, and thank you for joining me for this integrated arts lesson. My name is Caitlin, and I'm here today to show you how you can integrate art into your science classroom by teaching a hands-on art project. For this lesson, we will be exploring the properties of atoms, elements, and compounds by building a 3D sculpture out of paper. This lesson was developed for 6th grade students, but could be adapted for any grade. To create this lesson in your classroom, you will need the following supplies: colored copy paper, colored cardstock, a cutting mat, X-Acto knives, glue sticks, scissors, and scratch paper and pencil. Step 1. You will start by encouraging your students to sketch out their chosen atom, element, or molecule. Collectively, our students will be creating H2O. One student will be creating hydrogen, and one student will be creating oxygen. As this is a science-integrated lesson, it is important for your students to know how many protons, neutrons, or electrons are included in each atom. In their sketch, students should consider how they will use shape, color, and texture in creating their paper sculpture. Step 2. Once their sketches are completed, students will want to begin by cutting out paper and starting to manipulate the paper in different ways to create their sculpture. A few different ways that they can do this would be to cut the paper, creating a different fringe, folding the paper to create a 3D piece, curling the paper or rolling it. Students could also experiment with quilling, which is gluing the paper and rolling it so that you have tiny rolls of paper. All of these paper manipulation techniques will change the sculpture from a two-dimensional form to a three-dimensional form. You can reference different online resources for paper manipulation techniques if you wish. Students, you can go ahead and start using the paper to create your paper sculpture. Step 3. Once each atom is constructed, it is time to put them together in an arrangement that represents each desired element or compound. This can be done using another paper manipulation technique to connect the atoms together. We will now put all of our atoms together to create the compound H2O. And this is our compound H2O. Thank you for viewing our lesson plan on paper molecule sculptures. Here are a few examples of sculptures that students have created. We hope that these lessons will inspire you to use art in your classroom to increase student self-expression and engagement with learning. If you would like to download copies of our lesson plan or view helpful resources, please visit our website at SVMoA.org. You won't want to miss our other videos that integrate art into math, science, English, and social studies. This project is made possible by a grant from the U.S. Institute for Museum and Library Services and with support from Wendy and Alan Pesky.